What is going on, everybody? Kyle Murray from the Action Network here. I got some NBA player props for you for today's Wednesday, April 9th slate. 3 player props for you over on DraftKings. We'll talk about all of them separately, and then we'll look at them together as a parlay as well, talk about the odds there. Let's get into the plays. Pick number 1, we're going to Bub Carrington. We're taking the over 13.5 points, minus 125 over on DraftKings. Love the spot for Carrington. It's actually a close game according to the projected spread, which is an uncommon scenario here for the Wizards. Not expecting Jordan Poole to play, not expecting Marcus Smart to play. So Carrington, who's been playing monster minutes as of late, as is, he's now played 37 plus minutes in 3 straight games. He's playing a lot of minutes, and that should only improve with these guys expected to be out here in this game against the 76ers. So I like the over on 13.5 points here for Carrington. Pick number 2, we're going to another points prop from a guard. We're looking at Collin Sexton taking the over on 20.5 points. There is some volatility here, but look, it's April. There's 3 or 4 days left in the NBA regular season. There's going to be volatility pretty much everywhere you look. The Jazz have been out of the running for pretty much the entire season, and over the course of the last couple games, we've still seen some pretty solid minutes here for Collin Sexton, playing 32 plus minutes in back-to-back games now. Again, another game that actually has a close spread of just 4.5 points here in this one, which has not been a common theme for the Jazz, obviously getting blown out quite a bit this season. But if this game's going to stay close, I expect the Jazz to hopefully see Collin Sexton play 28, 29, maybe 30 minutes again here. I do think he has upside to play more if they want to continue that trend of playing him 32 minutes as they have over the last couple of games here. If he plays 32 minutes, this number is just simply too low. I think 20.5 is a lower line because of the increased volatility here. But this is a guy with massive usage and pretty strong efficiency, right? He's not a guy that's going to be taking a lot of bad shots. He gets to the basket pretty frequently, and obviously can get the job done at the free throw line as well. So I love this spot here for Collin Sexton in a matchup against Portland that has actually struggled to defend guards, allowing the 23rd most points to opposing guards over the last 30 days. So I like this number here, 20.5 points for Collin Sexton, going with the over. Pick number 3, let's go to the Sacramento Kings here. Obviously, this is a team that just clinched their appearance in the play-in tournament with the Suns' loss last night. The Kings are going to be in the play-in tournament. So that does add a little bit of sketchiness in terms of projecting this team. But when you look at it, while they are guaranteed that playoff spot, or that play-in spot, I should say, they're not guaranteed a home game here, and they can still continue to secure that spot here in a home game for the play-in tournament in that 9th and 10th seed. Them and Dallas are just 1 game apart from each other right now. So while I don't think Sacramento is going to run their guys into the ground because they do have that playoff spot clinched here, I do think they're still going to continue to try their hardest to win this game. This is a game with a tight spread here as well. So I do think the books also agree with me in that fact that both these teams should be playing pretty much full strength. I don't think that this would be a game that would have a tight spread of just 4 points here, with the Kings being 4-point underdogs at home, if it weren't going to be a spot where these guys were going to be playing. And again, if the game is out of hand early, we're not going to see these guys continue to play upwards of 37, 38 minutes. But I think a 35, 36 minute projection is good for a guy like Domantas Sabonis. So let's get into the pick here for Sabonis. We're taking the over on 18.5 rebounds and assists. Love the spot here. This is actually a fantastic matchup for him. So far this season, the Denver Nuggets are allowing the 7th most rebound chances to opposing centers, and also the 7th most potential assists to opposing centers. And Domantas Sabonis has seen some very strong potential assists as of late. We know what he can do in the rebounding department. Obviously, we've seen him do it plenty of times, right? He can easily go out there and grab 15, 16 rebounds, and nobody would really blink an eye. He can also go out there and drop 10 plus assists, and again, no one would really blink an eye. Triple-double is always in the bag here for Domantas Sabonis, so I love this spot for him here. I have him projected closer to 24 rebounds and assists in this game. So again, love this spot for Sabonis, even at 35, 36 minutes. But again, I do think that if this game's close, they're going to play. They're going to try to win this game and try to lock in to that home game there in the play-in tournament and add a little bit of a home court advantage in that play-in tournament. So I like the over here on 18.5 rebounds and assists for Domantas Sabonis. Now let's put these all together here for parlay. And again, looking over on DraftKings right now, I'm seeing at least 2 or 3 potential boosts that you guys can use here. Obviously, some of them are same game parlays, so feel free to shop around for plays in these other games here. And again, these are 3 games that I've just get picks in that all have close spreads, which is going to be a pretty uncommon trend here in the late days of the regular season. So definitely some spots to attack in this game. Make sure you're checking out all the other picks across the Action app and from myself to see if you can find any same game parlays so you can use these boosts as well. When you put these 3 together here, you get the odds of at 524 here, plus 524 over on DraftKings. That's before a boost. So again, 3-leg parlay. Again, I prefer all these bets separately as well, so you can do them separately, throw them together in a parlay if you so please. Those are the picks here. To wrap them up, we got Bub Carrington over 13.5 points, Collin Sexton over 20.5 points, and finally Domantas Sabonis over 18.5 rebounds and assists. That's gonna do it for me. Those are the picks and the parlay. If you would like to tail, description of this video is going to have a quick link here to the bet slip, so you can take that link straight to DraftKings and place this bet here. Again, make sure you're using that profit boost as well. It's gonna do it for me. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, it helps us out a ton. We'll see you next time. Good luck.